My life is ruined. This is not the first time that Roblox has ruined my life, and you guys know that by now. Seriously, I am being so serious. There is no joking, no exaggeration. I'm not lying. Roblox ruined my life because this is one of the worst updates ever. The reason that this is the worst update Roblox has ever given us is because of how ugly it is. Like, genuinely. It's ugly. I don't know what else to tell you. That is really the only bad thing about this update. Otherwise, it doesn't really change anything. It just kind of looks horrible. Hello there, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And very quickly, please join my Discord server. The invite code is ChloeGames and there is a link in the pinned comment. If you guys also play Roblox on PC, I'm so sure that you know what I'm talking about right now, but basically it's this right here. On my homepage on Roblox, there is a bunch of little boxes that say friend activity dotted around. They came out of absolutely nowhere. They are just slapped onto the most random games, and now I'm basically stuck, forced to look at this thing. Every single time I open Roblox, it's there in every single tab on my homepage in all of these columns. Friend activity, friend activity, friend activity, they are always there haunting me. So what's even worse about this, or I guess it's kind of weird. I don't really know what to call any part of this update, but I think it's weird. I go to the games page, or I guess the discover page, and this isn't somewhere that I visit very often, so I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't change it on here either. But going through every single one of these little tabs or columns, you know, we have most engaging, recommended for you, up and coming, sponsored, popular, anything like that. All of these, or I guess none of these, have the friend activity boxes, and I have no idea why. It's exclusive to the homepage. Now I go to my homepage, and in the box that says continue, or I guess this is technically recently played, so these are the games that I have most recently played. We have like Arsenal, Sorrow, Robeats, fill in the blank, Fashion Rumble. 3 of those 5 games have friend activity underneath them, and the reason that this looks so bad is not because we are not used to it, but because for some reason it completely takes away everything else. The only thing that remains is the title. If a friend activity is underneath one of these games, which by the way we don't have the option to turn that off, it's kind of just forced upon everyone, but if it's there, that means that we don't get to see the rating anymore, and we also don't get to see the player count of these games, so it's kind of like a guessing game, I guess. But yeah, friend activity is just like this really ugly random box under the most random games, and it's kind of weird because sometimes I refresh and some of these games will have friend activity, and if I refresh again it's gonna disappear. So I don't know why they are like picking and choosing which one they decide to be under, which one they don't, but it's not exclusive to the recently played tab. I scroll down still on my homepage, we have this tab right here, Collector Simulator, and Yeet a Friend also has friend activity. We have Color or Die in Survival also has it. Feeding Trash to Rich People under Tycoon has it. Start an Emo Band friend activity. A bunch of the most random games in every single tab, at least one will always have friend activity. Do you know, this probably wouldn't even look that bad if they kept the rating and the player count as well as adding the friend activity, or even just don't add friend activity. There was no reason for this. Previously, before we had friend activity, these little ugly boxes, we had a whole separate tab for games that your friends had recently played, but now because of these boxes, we don't have that anymore, which makes this really weird because unless you are also playing the games that your friends are playing, that means that you can no longer see what your friend's activity is, which I feel like is the whole point of having the friend activity tab, because that was just a tab full of games that people on your friends list had played. So now unless you are also playing those games, you don't get to see them. Kind of defeats the whole point of getting to see them in the first place, to see that you can also try out the games that your friends are playing. I don't understand why they swapped it for this. Not only for the fact that it's kind of ugly and it just ruins the entire thing by taking away rating and how many people are currently playing, but also it's just really random. And removing the friends activity tab and replacing it with the random ugly boxes doesn't make sense to me. Okay, ultimately, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't ruin my life, it didn't really change anything whatsoever. Unless you like live on the Roblox homepage, it's not gonna be that big of a deal, I guess. Because it's also really nowhere else on the entire platform, but still, I don't understand why they do this, but they have been ruining the homepage since forever, I think. I mean, at the moment, the homepage is basically just the games page, but your friends are sitting at the top, so it's not much different to how it used to be, I guess. But anyway, I'm making over the ugliest Roblox update I have ever seen. It ruined my life. I'm being serious. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.